This is Josiah Plays Divinity Original Sin 2. We're still in character creation. Of course we are. Of course we are. Encouraged. You know what? I've changed my mind again. I do want some wits. I don't care. 2 wits, 2 strength. Knight, Warfare, Polymorph, Persuasion, Battering Ram, Bullhorns, Battle Stomp. This is very, very similar. Almost exactly the same, actually, as the build that I had already previously decided on from the early access version. But before I was doing a custom character instead of playing him. So let's, I want pretty dark skin. Not quite that dark, though. I like Cocoa. Let's see. Yeah, we're going with that. And face. Actually, let me take the beard off for a second. I like how they don't give you really good lighting to see your character. Of course, you're not really going to see your character that much in isometric, but it doesn't matter. I still have to go through every one of these. Oh, that one with the scar is pretty good. Oh, that guy's got a scar too. That guy looks... Let's go back to number 6. Yeah, we're gonna go with this dude. And let's see some hairstyles. What do we got going on here? Number 10. Your character's gonna be bald, bearded dwarf with double axes. Double axes, huh? That sounds pretty cool. Bald. Here, hold on, I need to neutralize his stance so I can look at these. Okay, here we go. No, 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 Oh, I like that hair. Yeah, we're gonna go with that, I'm pretty sure. Hairstyle 6. Yeah, we're going with 6. And hair color, I want a red. There's several varieties of red, but which one do I want? There's Tutor, which is just a little bit red. There's Brewer, which is pretty damn red. There's Harvestmen. And then there's this crazy color. I like Harvestman, I think. Alright. And facial features, we get that, we got 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 that, and that, and that. I think I kind of want to go with, like, this. Yeah, I think that's my guy right there. Okay, I think I'm done with character creation. Let me make sure everything is as it should be. The only thing I'm not sure about is Opportunist. Would I rather have... Executioner. So you're gonna play me? That's not creepy. I don't think your skin is this dark, son. Comeback Kid is also really nice. Execute. No, we're gonna stick with Opportunist for now. Okay. I wonder if I listen to Origin Story now if it'll show it with this look. It does. That's kind of cool. Let's listen to this guy again. This is who we're gonna probably play.
Once I was a crusader for the Divine Order. I pledged my life to Lucian the Divine. The war changed everything. He sent me to save the elves I grew up amongst. I arrived too late. Lucian ordered the use of death fog against the Black Ring, annihilating everyone I once knew in the process. Now I'm a mercenary killer, one of the infamous Lone Wolves. And my next target is none other than Lucian's own son.
Okay, we're good to go. I wanted to be a barbarian and a mystic, but I'll accept outlaw and scholar. Alright, we're gonna actually start now. We're gonna actually start now. Finally done with character creation. Only took an hour. Ooh. Starting cutscene.
It all happened like I knew it would.
Apples!
A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began.
Nice.
And the Magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared and sent to Fort Joy.
I sense that Fort Joy is not an accurate name.
I'd come here to kill Godwoken.
Godwoken?
But instead, I became part of their story.
Ooh. Okay. Wonder what Godwoken are. Wonder if that's what my character is. I'm not real clear on the Rivellon lore, honestly. I don't even remember much lore from Divinity Original Sin 1. But Source is this type of special magic that's apparently really bad. Here we go, Source muted. Waking up on a slab. Just like in Planescape Torment. And look, there's a skull right there.
The things I do to complete a contract.
5 new journal updates available. Click anywhere or hold left mouse and yeah, okay. I need to turn something off right now. I like how they call it fake full screen. It's not full screen windowed, it's fake full screen. Everything here should be completely maxed out. I've messed with my audio already. What I want to change is not any of that. I want to disable edge panning. And then I can zoom around with WASD. Press and hold middle mouse button while dragging to rotate the camera. Yeah, and I can zoom in. The camera stopped following your party member. You can look around freely using the arrow keys. To recenter, press home. Okay. Or hold left mouse button. So there I am. I've got a crazy robe with a red eye on the back. I've got a weird thing around my neck. I'm source muted. Can no longer use source magic or receive source points. Oh, I can make a ping on the map. That's for multiplayer, obviously. Tension low, you're safe to move around and do as you please. I've got a log here. I picked up a mysterious letter. I've got 30 health. Resurrection scroll, a firestorm grenade, a minor healing potion. I can encourage allies around me. I can summon Ifan's Soul Wolf, but I actually can't because that's a source power that requires me to have... Oh, and it shows how many action points it takes up in the right corner. Because I don't have source. Can you ping me once you face two-handed finesse weapon? Yeah, if I find a... But see, I didn't start with any weapons whatsoever. They changed it. This is your inventory. Everything you pick up is stored here. Right mouse button to find out what you can do with things. Like I have a threadbare gown, worn and torn and poorly darned. This shirt has seen better days.
What a well of knowledge this tome is.
And I've got a source collar.
Me.
This sturdy collar hums faintly with energy. Powerful magic swirls within. Let me take it off.
It won't come off.
Can't. Okay. Threadbare pants. These shabby pants are standard issue for all sorcerers quarantined by the Divine Order. From the rips and bloodstains on this pair, you can conclude that you are not their first owner. That's lovely. Shows me all my resistances, my bonus to initiative, my accuracy, crit chance. Okay, feeling good. My combat abilities, they shape what characters can do and how well they do it. We know what these are because I just picked them. Persuasion helps you convince others to do your bidding in dialogues and increases how much characters like you. Increases base attitude. Oh, they changed the way persuasion works, huh? It used to give you a bonus to the stat or whatever, or that's what it said it did. I never actually played enough to figure it out, but... Talents. A character's unique qualities. Select talents to complement your character's abilities and attributes. In like 6 hours, yeah, basically.
Where did I leave my calipers?
Genius. Opportunist and thrifty. Oh, that's cool. It shows me my tags with little descriptions. Back alleys and rooftops know well the tread of your boot. You've got friends in low places and enemies to match. Trained in order, obedience, and warfare, you know the difference between a latrine and a lieutenant. They're perceived as male, and I'm a human, and I'm a fawn. Okay. We got... Why is it, if I'm a prisoner that's been taken captive and all my stuff's been taken away and I'm in these raggedy ass things they gave me to wear, why do I still have a grenade? Like, I guess they didn't search me very well. They didn't notice that I had a firestorm grenade on me. Here's my backpack. I can open it up. Store grenades, arrows, or potions. Place it in your hotbar to quickly access its contents. Okay. Wait. It says... Understood. It's a scroll. Yeah, I get it. Let's put this down here. Put some stuff in the back. Now I've got a mysterious letter. A small sheet of paper with exceedingly neat handwriting. The barbarian one was silly? What do you mean? Press I to access your character pane. Yeah, I'm literally on my character pane. Okay, these are filters for my gear. And...
Oh, everything's spick and span. Nothing left to do, really.
Why isn't it showing me my stuff? I want it to be on all. Oh, all. Okay. Let's read this. Bedmezd. Your target is none other than Divine Bishop Alexander, leader of the Divine Order. Get close and show our benefactor why this silver claw is the most feared amongst all the lone wolves. For some aid with your mission, seek Magister Boris in the ghetto. Speak our motto, Gleshau Dumar, to identify yourself. May the moon light your tracks, Roost Anlin. See, it's like I've already got a quest and stuff because I picked this character. If you make a custom character, you don't get like any of this.
As soon as we get to Fort Joy, it'll be time to have words with this Boris fellow.
Right.
Did the murderer take him into this room?
In the ghetto. Alright. And I got a quest.
Oh, where did I leave my calipers?
Alright, what else is going on here? Game menu, fine. Toggle chat, don't need chat. Get that out of here. Skill panel. Oh, look at this. So I only have 3 slots to have skills. Even if I learned more skills, cost 1 memory. And then there's my innate skills. Then there's the crafting panel. Select or drag 2 items into the crafting slots and hit the combine button. Valid combinations will be added to your recipe book. I have no recipes. Ooh, runes. Enchanting. There's some pretty cool systems it looks like here. In response to where do you thing are you? World map. I'm in the hold of a ship, obviously. Now I've got a journal. Oh, my story so far. A wolf alone. Ifan Ben Mezd. My contract to kill Alexander states that I should seek out a Magister Boris once I'm off this ship. Apparently he's in the ghetto area of Fort Joy. I am Ifan Ben Mezd, prized silver claw of the Lone Wolves, en route to Fort Joy as an undercover operative. Oh, so I got arrested on purpose. So that I could get taken to this place and handle my business. I bear an assassination contract with details of my target, Bishop Alexander of the Divine Order. The Magisters. Though he is a sorcerer and wears a source collar, Bishop Alexander continues to lead the Divine Order. As he is the son of Lucian, and it is widely assumed he will succeed him as the next Divine. Chapter... Whoa! We got some info here. Chapter 1, The Merryweather. Day 1. Lucian the Divine, champion of the 7 gods and savior of Rivellon, is dead. He sacrificed himself to defeat the forces of the Void, leaving his son, Alexander, to preside over the next chapter of Rivellon's history. But Lucian's sacrifice did not buy peace. Instead, the years that followed were plagued by the menace of Voidwoken. These beasts were drawn to source magic and left death and destruction in their wake. Incapable of wielding the divine powers that his father had at his disposal, Alexander has resorted to harsher measures in order to stop the Voidwoken. A great pogrom has commenced against sorcerers, those who show the most skill in the manipulation of source. Encouraged by his most trusted advisor, Dallas, Alexander has decreed that all sorcerers must be resettled in isolated colonies where they cannot pose a threat to the rest of Rivellon. One such colony is the ancient island stronghold of Fort Joy. It is to this place that I, a captive sorcerer, am being sent. Alright, this seems a lot more interesting than the beginning of the last game. Then there's the Merryweather. We are sorcerers being transported to Fort Joy, an ancient fortress on a remote island where Magisters of the Divine Order have established an internment camp. I am bound by a magical collar that cannot be removed. Okay. Dialogues, tutorials. What else we got? Roadmap, journal, toggle actions. Unsheath, basic attack. I just prancingly got ready for combat there. Sheath. I can also enter sneak mode. No, I can't because apparently I'm not cool enough because of this lady. So, when I played this before in Early Access, let me tell you exactly what I did in Early Access. I messed around in character creation for a long, long time, made a bunch of different characters, and just kept trying to kill this woman. That's it. That's literally all I did, was just keep trying to kill her with different characters. And, never even left this room. And that's not a good idea, by the way. Because you can kill her, but a bunch of other tougher people come running in and beat your ass when you do. Okay. Basic attack, battle stomp. Have to have a melee weapon. Little bullhorns. Battering ram. My soul wolf and my encourage. I don't know that I'm a huge fan of the... my hotbar has to be unlocked. I don't know that I'm a huge... Yeah, I know. Thanks. Huge fan of the order that these things are. Like this, I'm never going to basically use, so move it way over there because it costs source. Do I really need a thing for basic attack? I'm going to get, I think, a basic skill when I equip a weapon. So let's have, like, buffs, like bullhorns and encourage be here. Battering ram, and we're going to do something like this for right now. Alright, let's look around. First things first, most important thing. We're going to save. Alright. So we're looking at some creepy looking diagrams.
Be unleashed by the order once was quite enough.
Oh man, this voice acting for everything is great. Grinning skull. This is Mort, apparently.
Nice haircut, Smiley.
Oh, he doesn't talk to me?
Nice haircut, Smiley.
We don't know what this crazy machine is right here.
Be unleashed by the order once was quite. Be unleashed by the order once was quite enough.
Medical cabinet. Nothing. Alright, we got some other stuff here. Got an empty potion bottle. We can move this stuff around just because we feel like it. But there's no reason to, like, take it. It's not worth anything. I can turn off candles. I can turn on candles. I can take a small tome to read books or notes, open your inventory, and interact with the object. Empty potion bottle, an empty vial waiting to hold whatever wild concoction you can brew. Small tome. We have too long presumed source as a virtuous part of civil society. Yet we need look no further into the past than the Source King's reign to understand the havoc such magics may wreak. One day, another order must follow in the Source Hunter's footsteps. Sorcerers can, must, be muted. The new model of source collars provided by Vriedman is proving most effective. So yeah, they're very afraid of this source. On the silencing of source, a short history on various attempts to mute sorcerers. Wait, what's it say? So it says I can carry 120 pounds and I'm carrying 5. So that's not bad. Or it might be kilograms, not pounds, I don't know. There's strange jars. I can take a strange jar, but it's not worth anything. It's just a decorative item. Row of books. There's no books in the row of books. Come up here.
Ah, you're up. Yes. Looks like that collar fits you snugly enough. Nice bit of work, even if I do say so myself.
Alright, what's in here? Nothing. Alright, look at that. I like the way... Look, watch the lid of the barrel. The lid comes off and then it goes back on when you... Alright, this door has 504 health, so I'm not going to try to punch my way through it. I don't think I need to. Let's, I can't steal that book. Well, can I read that book without taking it? Read. The Source King insists there are no magics too foul, even those that would block or even remove the source within an individual. I delight in his madness. It is an invitation to manipulate all which we once believed immutable. He provides all manner of experimental subjects. The text beneath lists a series of hexes.
In fact, he seemed quite averse to spending time with the others.
The text beneath lists a series of hexes and materials required for muting source. Some of those objects are circled in black ink and annotated as follows: helm, collar, mask. These people are really into muting source. Magic's fair and foul. Alright, we're gonna talk to Magisters Siwan here.
There. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash.
Dog?
In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
Tags determine how the world interacts with your party members. Custom characters have race, gender, and profession tags. Origin characters also have their own origin tag. That awkward moment when game interrupts your reading. Right, Dozak? Alright. Demand to know why she collared you. Soldier, I can give a salute. Okay, I'm not doing that. Or outlaw. Of course, I am undercover, where I'm trying to pretend to fit in. I'm gonna pick the outlaw one anyway, though.
Dungeon? You have the gall to call my laboratory a dungeon? Oh, I'd be quite annoyed with you, if you didn't look so honestly perplexed.
Oh, I see. That's not gonna voice act these lines. Look around warily and wonder what damnable dungeon you ended up in this time. So I should probably roleplay my own lines if it's not going to voice act them. I thought it was going to voice act all the lines.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy.
Oh, I can trade with her. Drag items you wish to buy or sell onto the barter window. Balance the offer by pressing the scales. Confirm the transaction by pressing the red accept button. You can also identify and repair items at a trader. She's got gold. Wars are won and lost by it. Bonds are formed and broken for it. Fancy gear is purchased by it. That last one sounds pretty tempting, doesn't it? She's got a mug of beer, a mug of water. A hydrated adventurer is a happy adventurer. A raw bird leg. Sear to seal in all those delicious juices. And an arrowhead. But I don't really have anything. Like, if I wanted to, I could sell this potion bottle. Woo, for 4 gold. But let's not be ridiculous. Cancel this. Change my mind. Oh, I see. There's my attitude. And I get a 5% discount because I have bartering 1.
A new life awaits. And if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source. For good.
I pull at the thing around my neck futilely. Why have you collared me? I don't remember what my character's voice sounds like already.
Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those source spells of yours? See what happens.
You recall power building inside you. Remember the wolf of your soul manifesting. Unleash it.
Currents of magic surge inside you, boiling, bursting, then breaking, only to fade back into your soul like rain into the earth.
So, can't use Source. Got it.
My, look at the concentration on your face. All will, but no result.
These smug bastards.
There you have it, see? The collar's function. It neuters you, of sorts. Makes you unable to cast Source. For your own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's.
I take my leave. Is this skull seriously not going to talk to me? I want to talk to the skull.
Nice haircut, Smiley.
Oh, I don't think I. I saw it on the stream that they talked to this skull, but I just realized the character that they were using that talked to the skull was Fane, the undead guy. So maybe if you're undead, you can talk to the skull, but if you're not undead, you can't.
You've been collared and you've been told why. There really is no need for you to linger.
Alright, what does my guy sound like?
Being leashed by the Order once was quite enough.
Being leashed by the Order once was quite enough. I don't know. Let's go. I'm just running along. Magister Morel. There's blood all over the
Bloody
place.
Murder. Looks like someone's hit the Hall of Echoes a little early.
Lot of blood.
A young Magister stands pale and silent. Her knuckles whiten around her weapon as you pass. The pale young woman doesn't acknowledge you. She nods to the right without moving her gaze from the ground. The pale young woman...
How about you, Magister Caddock?
Behind the Magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
I'll peer into the room and ask what happened. What happened in there?
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time, or you'd be a suspect like the rest of them. Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does.
So I get a special option here because of my character background. I guess I'll pick that. Nod and walk away with your head down. If they realize who you are, you'll win yourself a trip to the top of their list of suspects, collar or no.
Nothing to see here.
What's in here? Stairs, I'm escaping!
Hatch is blocked. I'll need to find another way.
Hatch is blocked. I'll need to find another way. So I'll talk like this. Maybe I'll just do the whole stream talking like this, stay in character. Always. Look, a barrel. Let's find out what's in it. I found some gold. 2 of them. 2 gold coins down at the bottom of a barrel. I'm just imagining how I would have to, like, bend over and, like, reach my arm way down in there, and the edge of the barrel's, like, digging into my armpit to get those 2 gold. But I'll do it. It's worth it. Another barrel. I found a shiv! I am armed! To equip an item, open your inventory and drag the item into the matching equipment slot. This is nothing more than a sharp piece of metal with an improvised hilt. Oh yeah, and it can backstab, and it scales with finesse. What's up now, motherfuckers? I got a shiv. And now that I have that, I get the skill Sucker Punch, because I have this in one hand and nothing in the other hand. If I had 2 daggers, I'd get a different skill instead of this. An unexpected blow that deals 6 to 7 physical damage and knocks down the target. Oh yeah. I am now deadly. Ooh, I got some rope. Is this seriously appearing under my hotbar. Got some rope, a length of sturdy rope, a mainstay in any traveler's pack. You really have to mouse over everything because the key that lights up items only lights up certain things. It doesn't light up all the containers that you can loot and stuff.
The hatch is blocked. I'll need to find another way.
The hatch is blocked. I'll need to find another way. Alright, let's go in here. Poetry book. I quick save a lot. It's a problem. It's a lot of blood. Let's check out this poetry book.
No marks, no indications of a struggle.
A woman from Driftwood with nary a care. Wait, maybe I should read books in my character's voice, because my character is, like, reading it. A woman from Driftwood with nary a care offered me kisses that answered my prayer. I accepted her gift, and then, to my dismay, a spider she was, and I her buffet. Once feasting was over, she licked her red lips. I rose from the floor, still coming to grips.
No known associates.
She thanked me for coming and bade her farewell. My prayer indeed answered, though still I did swell. I don't think I want to. No, I don't. No. Churl and Chuff. The poems in this book would make even the lustiest of dwarves blush. I don't like spider fucking books. That's just not a genre that I'm into.
This room. Or was he already here?
Was he already here? So it's like not allowed to search those bones or whatever. That's why it's red like that. If I do it, I'll get in big troubles. Okay, or taking that broken source collar. But this was obviously one of the collared people that was murdered. Oh look, can I sit in this chair? It's a lavish chair. Look, I'm just sitting in a chair. Just sitting in a chair, having a good time. This woman's just ignoring my presence.
Ugly sight, isn't it?
She's got her eyes covered by strangeness. Let's trade with her. She's got some gold, some cheese. With cheese in either hand, anything is possible. Herring, is it just you, or is its eye following you? A raw slice of meat. Some empty potion bottles. I could sell some rope. I could sell this book. I don't think I will, though. Attitude is 5.
Oh my, these smelling salts are strong stuff.
Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this.
Why are you letting me so close to the crime scene? For all you know, I could be the killer.
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir.
Maybe I'm just that good.
You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course.
What about your fellow Magisters? Are you investigating them? Any one of them could have done this easily.
Finn was killed by Source. If a Magister could do that, there wouldn't be a Magister.
It's gonna 4 hours remaining still, Durzak? Oh, that's horrible. Taking forever.
It looks more like a passenger managed to slip their collar. And the rest, well, you see the evidence in front of you.
Yeah, this person got wrecked.
Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that?
1 coin? 1 coin is what we're being offered? Okay. No snitch. Price is considerably higher. Ha! You really think I'd help you? A Magister? You're keeping me under lock and key. I'm your prisoner. I won't help you.
Think about it. It's one of you who got killed, not one of us. We want to find who did it and bring them to justice.
You make a point.
Who's your real enemy here?
Well, you. But maybe not only you.
You let me know if you hear anything. Whoever did this is dangerous.
Right. Oh, journal updated. Troubled waters.
But who?
We've been told to look for Magister William at the stern of the ship in order... Oh, wait. I gotta read this in my character voice. We've been told to look for Magister William at the stern of the ship in order to be registered.
No known associates.
Perhaps we can explore a little before we go to him. A fellow sorcerer has been discovered murdered. We've been told we'll receive a gold piece as reward if we bring back evidence to Magister Waters regarding who did it. Can't wait to get me a gold piece. Look, and now the dialogue... Oh, this is such a good feature. You can go back and reread the entire dialogue, so if you forgot something that was talked about, you can actually go back and see exactly everything that was said. It's pretty good. Map of the ship. There's a red flag over there, pretty much letting you know that's where you're supposed to go. Secret. If it's marked on the map with a thingy, it's not really a secret, is it? Let's talk to her again.
So, anything interesting for me?
Well, I suppose that depends on how you define interesting.
I'll take that as a no.
Yeah, the answer's no. I haven't even left the room yet. Now, I just ran through the blood, and I've got blood all over my bare feet, and now I'm tracking it everywhere. It's a small act of rebellion. What about you?
Nothing to see here.
All right.
Come on, please, Losa. A no doesn't become a yes over time, you know.
Oh, there's Lowe's. She's here. Oh, a bucket. Bedroll. You gotta pan the camera around and look in every... Oh, it's a sheep. But I don't have Pet Pal, so I can't talk to it. Can't understand what this animal's trying to communicate to you. If you had the Pet Pal talent, you could have a meaningful conversation. Hello, sheep. Oh, but I can search these sacks. Move a container's inventory window by dragging it with left mouse button. Woo! Okay. A bedroll. Use it to rest and heal your party. Use this to rest when there are no enemies nearby. Cool. And over here. More rope.
Junk.
Going into the rope business. A bucket, which I can use as a helmet. Gives me 3 armor, but -1 to initiative. Can hold fluids or heads. And now I'm walking around with a bucket on my head. Game of the year. Game of the year right here. Bucket head.
It was one of them. I know it.
I'm not going to display that. I got a shiv and a bucket helmet. I am ready for glorious battle.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us wouldn't kill our own.
All right.
Picking us off one by one.
Let's go over here and talk to Lowe's. Well, one thing at a time. Let's go in here and look for loot. There's a metal oh, 4 gold. I'm so rich. I'm so rich. I have all the monies. Alright. What are these kids doing? Polly, Trice, and Sandy. What's up, Sandy?
Do you know Losa? She's a really good singer. I'm better though. Listen. La 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 la.
You want to trade, kid? Why does this kid have 7 gold? Maybe I could sell some rope to a small child. Would you like to buy some rope? I might need that rope, though. Never mind. Yes, you're a great singer. Sing quietly now. Oh, they've got a leather ball they're playing with that I could steal. I could steal their leather ball.
It was one of them. I know
Look at this. Look at this motherfucker.
Put a knuckle in it. I'm trying to concentrate.
Why did this move itself back down?
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off.
Allow clicking through log window.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you? And
Lock
you
the
shut up?
background.
You think me mad?
Mad? No. Insufferable? Surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Skyrim again. Is that what you're playing? Josiah?
Please, please, please. I wasn't doing anything. I swear.
What's wrong with this kid? Oh, even the kids have source collars on. They must have been determined to have source powers, and so they're making the kids be prisoners too? That's fucked up. Oh, he's got all kinds of shit though. A stained shirt, nothing special, just the everyday clothes of a regular citizen. Even an amateur tanner could make a lovely piece of leather from this beautiful hide. Oh, regarding the bucket on the head. Oh yeah, right. Raw, lumpy giblets. This could have been anything that was once inside something. Or someone. A pear. After the Great Pear Famine, this small fruit is considered a delicacy among elite circles. Alright, well, I don't feel desperately like I need to purchase anything from this kid. Right. Stay strong, young man. What about you?
You look like my daddy. His name is Frida. He's waiting for me at home.
I'm sure your daddy misses you very much. Knockdown arrowhead. Oh, I like how the tooltip shows you its real value and then has it crossed out and shows you how much you'll pay for it with your discount. Legends tell tales of the charging power of a stag being harnessed within just one arrow. Combining this arrowhead with an arrow shaft could let you discover whether those legends are true.
Why won't you sing?
Ham. Looks like it could be pork meat. Or is it Wallach? I don't know what Wallach is. That kid has a lot of fucking gold, man. Why does this kid have so much money? Very suspicious child. Oh, repair, identify. Okay, cool. Alright, let's talk to Loza. Losa? I don't... Pronunciation is eluding me at the moment. It keeps moving it down here. Even though I locked it. It keeps unlocking it. Alright, fine. It doesn't matter.
Please, please, please.
Be good, you scallywags.
It was one of them. I know it.
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
Alright, let's talk to her.
Ah, there you are. Husband.
What?
Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not-at-all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical.
Allergical? You look like brats. Here's Losa. All right, there you are, darling. Good to see you again, my wife. Children, you must be mistaken. This is my lovely bride, and she's not the woman you're looking for, right?
How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else.
Right, us de Peebs are very, de Peeb-ish.
What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
After all that subterfuge, she just admits.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
Find some more age-appropriate companions. That's true, that's a good point. I'm, Yvonne. Olosa, then?
You presume right.
You know anything about that murder that's happened on board?
Nope. Trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better.
I'm not sure that utterer is actually a word. But, would you like to take a look around with me? We could watch each other's backs.
Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it.
Right then.
You take care, though.
You too.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer.
Uh-oh. She's hulking out.
As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
She's like Aloth from Pillars of Eternity.
Good luck, Chief.
Thanks, I guess. Alright, you. What about your dog? Sourcehound, come here.
The Magisters more concerned than your appetite.
It just wants to bark. Magister Jalen.
Name?
Sing us a song. I know you can.
My name is Yvonne. Yvonne bin Mezd. Yes, I know it's hard to pronounce. I don't even know how to pronounce it, to be perfectly honest.
Well, you aren't here on my list. Scrammy. We're trying to catch a killer here.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
Like I said, you aren't on the list.
Fine.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
You think me mad?
In a Divinity Original Sin 1, it would have been a voice actor going, bark. Right? What's we got here? I can get another bucket.
Junk.
Don't tell me what's junk. Oh, Fane is here. There he is, except he doesn't look like undead, he looks like an elf. Magister paid.
You are chill, aren't you?
I ain't saying nothing.
I'm gonna have a character in my party that has Pet Pal
You better be ready to talk.
soon, so I'm not gonna have it.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail. He reaches out and takes your hand, turning it this way and that, examining it from every angle. Finally, he pinches your skin, gently tugging at it.
The hell is this guy doing to me?
Fascinating.
What are you doing?
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I am reading. Is this not evident? My book is in my hands, my face turned away from you. Perhaps my eyes not on the page. Damnable things.
He grabs a metal plate and watches his reflection with one eye as the other shifts left to right and up to down. He repeats the maneuver with the opposite eye.
No, they are working quite adequately. It seems you are at fault. Predictable, really.
What I was asking is why. Why you took my hand. Why you thought you could touch me like that.
Oh? Oh, I see. I crossed a cultural taboo. How difficult. You have my apologies, human. Perhaps I should demand the same from those red-cloaked humans. They laid their hands on me more than once.
I look at him curiously. I'm not sure you understand what's happening here. You do know you're a prisoner, right?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Understanding is all rather relative. Take this book, for example. I understand all of it, and yet none of it makes sense. It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
He's from another world, apparently. The Great Past. Oh, I've got all kinds of cool options here. War between the Divine Order and the Black Ring. History of the land is death and slaughter, better off not dwelling on it. History of Rivellon is the history of the Divine Order. Fighting the Voidwoken. The history of this land is nothing but death and slaughter. It's not worth dwelling on.
Oh, please. I have no interest in that. Your books are too full of it already. No, I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods. This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
Why are you so curious about the gods?
The elf's face freezes for just a second before he waves his hand dismissively.
Oh, it's just one of my idle curiosities. We mortals do like to consider these things, do we not?
I love how this is fully voiced. I mean, there's no voice lines for the PC's lines, but that's pretty standard in isometric RPGs.
Now please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
He's trying too hard to convince me that he's immortal. We immortals, when he's secretly undead. Oh, did you manage to kill all the Magisters in this, Durzak? No, now you've got me curious. Why did you want to know about the gods so badly?
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off his book or respond to your questions.
You mind? I'm really rather busy.
Fine. What about you?
It's a register, sir. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far?
What do you have? Gold, a cup of tea, best enjoyed near the hearth on a rainy day. For the refined winophile. Perfect orange globe of possibilities. Ooh, I could get some muddy mittens for 12 gold. I don't have 12 gold.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on. One of us.
Well, the question is, would you be fine if you were collared like a dog, stuck in a ship's hold with a corpse and a murderer on the loose? Fair and okay. What do you think?
He tugs the collar of his uniform and chuckles.
Sorry you're upset, sir, but we all wear what we wear for a reason.
Is that right?
You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast. Take care of yourself now.
I'm not going in there yet because I want to, before I talk to the quest guy, I want to talk to everybody out here first. And I need to end this episode, so check it. If you are watching this on Twitch right now, watching the stream, you're the only person who could be watching it right now, because right now is now, and now is when I'm streaming. And this doesn't even exist on YouTube yet. But for you, if you're watching on YouTube, in the future will be now for you. It'll be now at the time that you're watching this. So to you, I say, this episode is now over. Stream viewers, don't go anywhere. I'm not done playing. I'll be continuing for a long time. YouTube viewers, thanks for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Divinity Original Sin 2.